Today, I'm going to be doing my first full PC build.
Okay, so during this, I went on a really long spiel, so I'm just going to cut it short for you and give you the quick rundown of the components. Starting with the CPU, we had a Ryzen 5 5600X, and then our motherboard, we had a MSI B550 Mag motherboard. For our graphics card, we went for Asus Dual Mini 1650 overclocked edition. It's a little small, but it does perform pretty well. Then we went for our RAM, we went for Crucial Ballistics, two 8GB sticks for 16GB in total of CL16 3200 MHz memory. Now, for our SSD, we went for a 970 Evo Plus Samsung M.2 NVMe storage. Now, even though this is Gen 3, it was a pretty good budget option for giving me the storage I needed with 500 gigabytes. And then for our case, we went for a Montec case. I forget which model it is. I'll provide the link in the description for all these parts. Now, most of this I did get from Micro Center, but then I actually got my power supply, which is a Seasonic Core 80 plus gold, fully modular, 500 watt power supply. I got that from Newegg, and then also I got some up here fans from Amazon for some pretty good budget RGB fan options. So that's about it for the rundown of the components. So now let's get into the building.
I have a pretty bad setup for making my videos, but want to improve it, and that's really what this is all about. It's for videos, but then also like personal interests for like things later. So motherboard, again, all this is new, unopened, and I could have gone for more, but in the end, it's enough. So grab my motherboard. It's not the best, but that's the thing. I got a pretty good deal on it. Again, bundled with my CPU. Micro Center is amazing, guys. So, I'm grabbing it from the heat sinks. So, yeah. Also, one thing I should probably do, put my protective wrist strap on while I'm building. Protected from static. Pretty happy about that. So now, let's get CPU box open. So slowly. It's kind of hard because I have to look at the camera, have to do this. So, yeah. Don't know the secrets of the trade. So not sure if I mentioned this before, but I'm going to use the stock cooler. It's good for now. And honestly, I'm going for like a black build theme. And the stock cooler, I feel like it goes really good with this motherboard, the case and everything. So that I feel like it's not only so it's going to perform like good enough for me, but also it's going to actually look really nice. So we got our cooler in here. Pull out the beast. Now, 6 cores, it may not seem like enough, but it's going to be gamer. Okay. Just pop it in like that. Pull the retention arm down. And it's all good. Now, again, I'm going to be using the pre-applied thermal paste on here. Saves money, but also not like we're doing any overclocking right now. Just trying to keep it basic and normal. So, with that, definitely going to be easier to put the cooler on.
No. Okay, just no. Okay, this was the hardest thing to do because those darn screws. Now I get it. You need a lot of pressure. But, well, let's just say I had a really big problem, so let's just cut to when I somehow figured it out. I totally did not get any help, and everything totally worked out, guys. It's totally fine. Like, nothing happened. Don't ask any questions. I will find...
Okay, so we're back. After a few difficulties, and I will admit I did have some problems. I got pretty stressed about this. Honestly, anyone would. But did get done. Again, it's really just about holding it evenly and getting it screwed in. So, what's next? I would say, well, yeah, cable management. Okay, so again, I'm going to go to RAM now, because RAM also does have a lifetime warranty, but then Micro Center, they are actually, like, pretty good with their warranties. Very good. I my broken hard drive from my last computer build video, which you could probably check out up there. They actually completely gave me a full refund, and you can even get in-store credit for it. Okay. Probably because this kit was for such a good deal, and the deal is still going on, by the way. Also, I will try to get some affiliate links or something in the description for these parts, all that. Okay, so I may need mounting hardware for this, but no, just slot it in. Okay, and then I do evenly in there. No, I want to get it nice and snug. Oh, that's nice. Like kind of just like snaps in. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so what else do I have? But I think I gotta open my power supply, which this is like a part that I feel pretty happy about. The wattage may be low, but like the fan design and like 80 plus gold, that is all what makes this like pretty nice. So
Okay, guys, so this was also really hard to put in. So let's just cut to when I actually have it in. It's putting a motherboard, and you've seen it 100 times, and this video is already getting really long.
okay, so with a little bit of help, I was able to get the motherboard finally in. There was just a few problems with the motherboard standoffs. Got the graphics card open. So yeah, I'll get it out first. Some ASMR sounds. No backplate cooling, which is kind of sad, but then it's a 1650. Does it really need it? Does it really need it? So for me, that's kind of sad because the backplate is like really what you see when you put it in. But yeah. But honestly, like over which my second option really for if I were to choose anything else would have been the Radeon RX 6500 XT, and that only has like 2 display outputs, so being able to have 3, like, it's a bit better. Let's get some of that ASMR. Where is, okay, so ASMR. Okay, so sorry that I skipped through a while, but I ran into some difficulties, but I did get some stuff done. So after doing this, I'll explain what's happened. And besides, this isn't really explaining how to build a PC. It's my first time really doing this full thing, so it may be a little hard for me to really show everything. But like and subscribe so I can get like better camera equipment and be able to film videos better so you can see more. But something weird about this card, actually, the Dual Mini, it actually doesn't use external power, which is kind of weird. I probably am going to upgrade in the future, and that does make sense with the price point that it was at. But then it is a really good deal, OC, and also like really good fan. Like this cooler design, they've put like all the way on like a 3060, so it's a really good cooler design. And yeah, but overall, so right now it's actually looking pretty good. So I got the graphics card in, motherboard into the case, got it on our side, and also we have this fan. So our fan setup, we took our 2 fans that came with the case. One fan is down here, one fan here, and then our 5 RGB fans, we got 3 in the front, 2 up here. And yeah, so definitely a lot of cable management to do. Got to get the power supply in, and that's basically that. So
Nobody asked.
got a lot of it in, but instead of actually doing cable management, because a lot of people have talked about this, really cable management, it's really important, and it's an important thing for you to do if you actually fully have your PC, but like, and that's going to be your PC. But for me, I'm probably going to want to do some upgrades in the future, and with like things like I have the money, yeah, so just gotta get closed up, put the power supply in. Basically, I have it built. But let's get that quick ASMR. Time to finish it up. The tempered glass actually looks really nice. Do that to say. I'm gonna peel it off first before I do my thumb screws because, well, the thumb screws kind of get in the way. Oh, that ASMR, bro. It's so juicy. Oh, you want some of that? That looks amazing. Okay, so definitely still have to do the actual boot up, which won't be that hard as...
Am I becoming Danny? Because it seems like every time I say, oh, that's going to be easy, it's the hardest thing ever. And I will admit, this was so hard. And it's really hard, especially with something like software. I spent over a day, over 3 days basically, messing around with this. I had a deadline, I had to get my video posted. So sorry if it's posted late, but this, bro, the hardest thing ever. So let's just skip all that. And I will admit, I did have to get some help. But
what is up, gamers? So finally got it working. So my computer is working. We got our beautiful RGB lights actually. But basically what I had to do is I basically had this USB. I couldn't basically, because of how it's formatted, you have to format the USB correctly in order for it to then choose to download it on your other SSD. So I had to do a fresh window installation, but I got all my old data, transferred it to a USB drive, and then put it in here so all my saved files. I just had to re-download my apps and stuff, and I have it re-downloaded. So you know what time it is. Crop game.
okay, so we have it on max settings. Now on my side, I will say I have a pretty bad monitor, so that will definitely like make it bad for me. But for the actual like texturing, it looks pretty good. I would say pretty decent FPS I'm getting right now. Oh, I've never fought Tantan. I've never fought Tantan. Ah, I'll go good graphics. I need to. Okay, barely made it. This is the problem I always have. Now time for the real test. Now right now I'm editing this video and I just want to say it's actually been really fun to edit. So being able to have this better clips, but also having a PC that can actually handle this so that I can really get in depth and do this. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video, some of the funny little things I've put in here. So overall test, now you're probably wondering why don't I show FPS or all these other things. Well, I will probably make more videos talking about like selection of all those different like benchmark systems, and that sounds like a video on its own. But then also for FPS, I'm going to go more into depth about that when I do a peripheral upgrade. So make sure to like and subscribe so we can get that video out as soon as possible.
That's just about it for this video. Computer's pretty nice, not the best, but it'll be good enough for now. I'm looking forward for some more upgrades in the future and maybe some more builds, because even though there was some challenges, it was really fun to build it. So make sure to like and subscribe, and more really good videos coming soon, because now that I got this rig to edit them. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment down below any other video ideas, and please sponsor me, anyone, so I can make more computers and then give away computers and then do bigger stuff. That's just about it. I'm leaving now.